This is the Solid Signal Podcast, and the week is April 22nd, 2019. You know, I do spend a lot of time out on the road as part of my job at Solid Signal. It's not just all blogging. I do a whole bunch of other stuff, and as a result, it means that I get to meet a lot of great folks and see a lot of great parts of the country. I tend to come back to our Southern California Operations Center. That's where I have the podcast studio, and I try not to have to record that anywhere else because I finally got the sound the way that I wanted it. But this week, I am in our corporate headquarters in Novi, Michigan. If you happen to be nearby, you could even stop by and say hi. It's on Rothel Drive. Anyway, I like going to our corporate headquarters because it reminds me about all the great folks we have over at Signal Group, which is the corporate parent of SolidSignal.com. You know, they are a busy crew. We've got a great warehouse filled with hardworking people who work hard to make sure that you get exactly what you need. We have sales reps, customer service reps, operations people. It's a very impressive organization. You look at a website and you say, well, okay, it's a website. It kind of runs itself, except it doesn't. Every time you place an order, real people swing into action, fulfilling orders for you, making sure that they're ready to ship. Every time you get on the phone, real people answer the phone. Once you got to press 1. I admit, yes, we got a phone tree just like everybody else. But more importantly, once you do get somebody on the phone, you're going to get somebody who really knows what they're talking about. I guess that's the part that really impresses me the most. And, just like all of you, I buy a fair amount of stuff from Amazon. And if I have a question, I'll ask the community or do whatever. If I need a refund, I go through their process. But ever try to get a real person through Amazon? It's practically impossible. Compare and contrast that with the experience you get at Solid Signal, where not only can you get a real person, but you can get the same person over and over again if you want to. You can call and actually ask for a real person and a specific person, and you're going to get that person. So you find somebody knowledgeable, you can hold on to them. And I am always amazed while I'm walking down the hallways of our corporate offices about the calls that are coming through and how every single person knows just the right thing to say, how there's this dedication of people who show up super early in the morning, where they're super late at night, who are taking care of their customers. Because it doesn't really matter if it's just a tiny little purchase like a remote or a massive commercial installation costing hundreds of thousands of dollars. The professionals over at Signal Group really do care, and that's what makes the difference. It's pretty rare in today's technology environment to come up with a company that really does care. And, well, what can I say? They do. It's impressive. I'm pleased to be a part of it. I'm proud to be a part of it, and I hope that you will support SolidSignal.com by shopping there. It's not always the least expensive alternative, I grant you that. But it's the alternative where we actually spend time and money to make sure that you can get the answers that you need. Think about it. What other company would employ a full-time blogger and podcaster? Yes, like I said, I do other stuff too. But employ a full-time blogger and podcaster just to help you get your questions answered. It's pretty neat. Of course, I don't need to sell any of you on SolidSignal.com because you probably wouldn't be listening to this podcast if you didn't know about them already. I'd love to say that I get fancy, tens and 20,000 listens to every podcast I do, but I don't. I get a couple of thousand, and I thank everybody who listens. But I think that everybody who comes to the Solid Signal podcast already knows who I am, already knows who Solid Signal is. And so let me spend a moment just saying thank you to every single one of you who shops at Solid Signal. And I'll be passing along your gratitude as I'm walking through the halls over at the corporate offices in Novi, Michigan.